Good morning. Quickly look over the pairs that have developed since yesterday, starting with um, dollar yen. We got the low into the 38.2 level. It was a very shallow correction, but it's impulsed from there and maintained a bullish slant into today when Yellen will again testify for 2 hours, 3 GMT today. With a move like this, with a very shallow move like this, there's always the possibility for a reversal. So this could still be a B wave with a 3-wave advance, which would bring it back down to here for a C wave. But that is only valid if there's a failure here, and right now there's no indication of that. So as long as as long as it continues to advance from here, we'll stick with the impulse for wave 3. Just keep in mind that a failure and a reversal will see this is a B wave and a C further down. Same on Euro Yen, it is still impulsing. I've marked this as first wave of 3, and we seem to be advancing from there. It's broken the top of the channel. Just a spike below the low from last week, so it was enough for a 3-wave correction, and it appears to be advancing now for wave 3. So the target on this move is to the top of the channel and beyond that to a breakout, so minimum move to 1, 2, 3, advancing in some manner. The pound pairs are still correcting, pound cable, pound Canadian dollar. If we see a slight advance here for 3 waves up, I would prefer to mark this as an ending diagonal. All we need is a low beneath here on any spike. Anything deeper than that is fine too, so long as the low here is maintained. So this pair remains bullish. Pound New Zealand also remains bullish. I'm marking this as a 5 into here. If you look at it on the 1 hour, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, small ending diagonal. There's a truncation here, not making it above the wave 3 high, but this 5-wave advance still suggests that this is the high, and we've had 3 waves so far up and down, so a bit lower, and it remains bullish. Pound cable, cable is showing. There are three possibilities on this that I can see. On the daily, I'm looking higher for wave 4, so we are in the C wave at the moment. We've had a 5-wave advance, 3-wave correction, an impulse here, and as long as this correction remains above this low, I'm looking for an impulse here. If it does fail and break this low, the alternate count is 3 up here for A, 3 for B towards 1, 2, 3, and then a turn higher. So those are the 2 bullish advances depending on the gyrations here. Any impulse from a new low beneath here should see this advance. The third scenario, which will only come into play on a collapse beneath 1, 2, 3, is a possible triangle. So it would be like A, like this, but that would only come into play on a collapse of 1, 2, 3. So A, B, C, D, E, and collapse ultimately for wave 5. So those are the 3 scenarios on cable. Bullish for now. Stick with the bullish labeling. Unless there's a break here, then revert to 1, 2, 3 as a bullish level for another move up. Euro dollar remains bearish. It could be now in a steep decline for wave 3 of 3. There's been no bounce on this whatsoever, and for now, any chance to sell remains that. US Canadian dollar did bounce yesterday when Yellen spoke. I have it, I'm maintaining a bearish slant rather on this. We're still within a possible leading diagonal for lower. There's not been a reversal yet. However, as long as this impulse from yesterday, as long as the low is not broken, there's a chance for higher, which would be a correction still for the second wave of wave 3. So we had 1, 2, and then 1, A, B, or the W, X, Y for 2, and then a collapse. Otherwise, it just continues down. I'm not trading this at the moment, but we'll look to get in either on a leading diagonal correction or an advance towards this region. Australian dollar has changed slightly. The overall picture is still bearish, but yesterday's move, leading diagonal, ending diagonal did not materialize. So I would drop the triangle. This appears to be a wave 4 correction, though the proportion is a bit too large. 3, 3, and decline into that. I don't have a count on this at the moment. So this remains as a wait and see. It's not clear at the moment. Also, New Zealand dollar, we could be now in a steep decline for wave 3. As long as the resistance remains here beneath wave 2, we 1, 3-wave correction, and then sell here. So as long as it's beneath the high here, which is 7218, it remains a sell. Euro Australian dollars entering a support region. On the weekly, it is at this level, which would be both the channel level and horizontal support level for what I'm marking as Y of 2. But we don't have any indication yet. There's no advance. It simply continues to sell off. It broke through a possible support region there with an inverted hammer. But I am marking this box, this area, as box support for if there's any impulse there to work with. I'll be looking to get in for, pardon me, for a run up, as we've had a series here for possible 5 of the channel. Australian New Zealand dollar is not correcting still. The support area continues to come up above 600 now. So we'll see how this materializes. This could be something of an ending diagonal into here. Or it could be even a more bullish advance with this is wave 2. So we'll see how it develops. No reason to sell this. It's extremely bullish. And last pair, Euro New Zealand. I should have done this earlier as it's also showing a bull flag. 5-wave advance, still correcting. So anything into this region beneath here, frankly, which we've already marked, but it's not looking bullish yet, will still be a buy. There is some, the daily looks bearish, but this can reverse as well, looking for a target towards 149x as well for at least a 3-wave move. We've had 1 here, 3-wave correction, and any small impulse here will be a buy for a move up to 1.495, basically. So most interesting pairs are the yen pairs still, which are bullish, and the cable pairs, which are looking like flags and remain bulls. Okay, have a good day. Bye-bye.